Have you heard about this situation now? It's a tragic situation around the country called sexting, where basically girls take nude pictures of themselves and send them to their boyfriends, and it's the dumbest thing it's forever, and they wind up getting put on the internet, and they break up like most teenage romances do. And there was a poor girl in Ohio recently that committed suicide. Apparently, she had sent nude pictures to her boyfriend. When they broke up, his new girlfriend got the pictures and spread them out, and this little girl committed suicide. Planned Parenthood is picking up on this.
Oh, let them help.
They're going to start, they are starting a thing called the Birds and Bees text line. They are texting or sexting sex education to teenagers or to children over their cell phones.
You can ask them a question anytime and they'll respond back with the answer.
So now the perverts that we know that are running Planned Parenthood, that are operating this nationwide pedophile protection racket, which we proved beyond a shadow of a doubt is true, they're going to be texting your children. They're going to be some pervert somewhere that works for Planned Parenthood, sitting in a room with a computer, sending sex education to your children on their telephones.
Right. And the most frightening thing about that, at least with email, there's a sense of being able to track it and limit it through a computer software program, security program. There's no security programs available for cell phones, and it's completely outside the realm of being able to track or limit.
I know one thing: if I had a 10 or 11-year-old girl, and some pervert that works for Planned Parenthood is texting her information about sex on the phone, I'd be down at the Denton Police Department, Denton County Sheriff's Department, saying, this is sexual abuse of my child by some adult somewhere, may very well be male. It wouldn't matter if it's male or female. What are we going to do about this?
Well,
and if you can't do anything about it, I will.
What if that wasn't Planned Parenthood? What if it was just a random website that you could go to and sign up for these text alerts to get these sex texts?
Right.
Wouldn't there be public outrage of that if it was just some random person on the internet? But because it's Planned Parenthood, like we spoke about last month, oh, well, there's a dead baby, but as long as that dead baby's coming from Planned Parenthood, it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Planned Parenthood they're not only protecting predators, they are actually now becoming a haven for them. I mean,
They're creating them.
Yes.
And they are them.
But what you bring up there is an interesting point. Years ago, you remember when we discovered some of these books, It's Perfectly Normal, and all these other books that Planned Parenthood uses to so-called teach sex education. And they're saying this is enlightened and so forth. I've thought it before. If I took that same book and I walked out of this building to the sidewalk in front, and some little 12-year-old girl walked by, and I said, hey, come over here and look at this.
You'd be arrested.
Within about 5 minutes, my whole yard would fill up with Denton Police Department cars, and I'd be hauled off and maybe never seen again, which is exactly what should happen. But if I was a teacher at a junior high school here in Denton and did the exact same thing,
You'll be applauded.
Planned Parenthood would be backing me all the way to the Supreme Court. It's unbelievable.